Welcome, viewers. My name is JONA, SIMBA. This is the Treasures of Life show. My sign language interpreter for today is Flavian Wanjiku. How are you? How have you been? I've been waiting for you here at the Treasures of Life show. Have you been checking our shows on YouTube? Have you been learning? Treasures of Life show is a show of a journey of the soul. We are journeying. We are in a journey. We are in growth. It's amazing how much I have learned in this show. Big up to the fans out there, the people that are following the Treasures of Life show. Thanks a lot. Keep following, keep learning. Our desire is to have a better you, and of course, that will be a better society. Today, I'm talking to you about the power of appreciation. The power of appreciation. Let me begin by foundations. You know, appreciation stems from somewhere. I had someone say, fake it until you make it. Well, I don't know how much you believe on that statement, but I believe this person was implying that you have to, act where you want to be. Well, it has some science, it has some, work. There is something that happens when you live and act like where you want to be. Yeah, there is something about it. In the same manner, when you want to appreciate, you have to start cultivating gratitude. Because I believe gratitude is something deeper than appreciation. Gratitude is a state of life where you live a life of thanksgiving. You live a life of marveling at the blessings of God and nature upon you. You see, when you think of who you are, you'll be full of gratitude. When you start imagining that, even just conception in itself is not easy. For you to be conceived, you need to dig deeper into the science of conception. You are one amongst billions of cells. Yes, some of you don't believe it. Some of you can't even imagine it. You are one amongst millions, if not billions of cells to come out victoriously and be a being. Yes, it is only one cell that germinates. And is it? Oh, the scientists would know how to explain it. But it is only one cell that, germinates the ova or the ovary, whatever that is. I don't know. The cell of the lady, the feminine cell, it is only one masculine cell. That tells you that to be conceived is a miracle. If another cell overcame yours, I don't know if you could have been alive. That tells you that you're here by design. Probably it's a miracle. Probably God brought you out here because you had to be alive. I hear people saying, I wish I was never born. Some people speak and get suicidal and speak of, they wish they were never born because of this and that, But when you think deeper, just the fact that you're alive is a miracle. You have experienced life. Life in itself is magical. Life in itself is a great blessing. So when you think about these things, you start developing slowly by slowly The art of appreciation. You know, appreciation stems from a heart, something deeper, contemplation, meditation. And that is why you should cherish the power of your mind. What feeds your mind? When I talk of mental health, I'm talking about things that feed your mind. When you keep thinking of things that are honest about you, truthful about you, because there is a certain truth, there is a baseline to you, there is a bottom line to you, that there is a winning you, there is an overcoming you, there is a breaking through you. I'm speaking some deeper language here. There is a prosperous you. You know, you may have seen one side of life so much that when somebody appreciates you, you feel out of place. You may have been in a place of abuse that you don't imagine that there is a point at which someone can appreciate you, can treat you well. Have you been on a place of mistreatment so much? A place of being denied so much, being rejected so much, being cheated on so much that you never imagine there is a better side. That is why I encourage you to start developing an art of gratitude, because that will bring you to a place of appreciation. You see, appreciation, I can put it to what comes out of your face. Yes. You know, when you give somebody a gift, when you start showing an action, a certain lifestyle, when you start, you know, giving somebody a gift and just, you know, being good to and kind to somebody, it means it has stemmed from the heart. When you start being good to you, walking with a smile, that means you are appreciating you. When you start walking with a smile, there is an attitude that shows you're appreciating you. I'm looking at you having a proper attitude. You know, attitude speaks about your posture of walking, your language diet. When somebody comes to me and stands before me, just the posture in itself will tell me something about their attitude to me. When they start talking, their language diet. I had somebody telling me, and you know, that nowadays we don't buy academia. We don't buy certificates. We buy attitude. We employ attitude. I had somebody telling me that there is a shift now in the employment sector. But I'm talking about your mindset, your attitude, for you to actually appreciate you. You know, I'm looking at you giving yourself gifts. I'm looking at you doing some actions that will make you be appreciated by others. For you to be loved, you need to love you. So I'm turning something to you. You may have gone through abuse. You may have gone through rejection and denial. I'm looking at very sensitive issues of life that may have broken your heart. But for you to heal, you need to start working on appreciation. Appreciation is therapeutic. If you want to salvage your marriage, start appreciating your spouse. Start giving them some gifts. Start acting like you are thankful for who they are. Let me speak about respect, because many ladies do not understand when I say that men do not understand the language of diet. The language of, they don't understand the language of love. They understand the language of respect. Many men would agree with me on that. When a woman respects a man, the man feels loved. But on the other side, I heard a lady telling me that we women understand the language of attention so well. When a lady is talking and talking and talking, it may be painful to you as a man. It may be excruciating for you to listen. You know, many men don't understand that psychology of women. They don't understand that women like attention. Very many of them like to be listened to by their men. Sometimes when they tell you their problems, it's really not so much that you may solve them. And that is the trap we fall in as men. When a woman is talking, you're already cutting them short to provide solutions. Why? Because men are wired to provide solutions. But they don't understand that sometimes when women talk, they just want to talk and talk and talk without you talking back and working and fighting to provide a solution. They want you to give them attention. I hear men, I hear the cry right now. I hear feedbacks. Come on, get on YouTube, get on this channel and probably give me your feedback. You see, I'm going deeper into country now. You see, there are things that we experience as a society, as a nation. But for us to start enjoying us, we have some of the best things in our country. We have the best youth. Actually, our average age is youthful. As a country, many of us are youthful. Many of us, if someone were to give us an age as a nation, you would find that we actually qualify to be a youthful country. Yeah, we qualify because many of us, majority of our country are youth. We need to appreciate youth amongst us. There is something about youthfulness. We don't need to fight youth. We don't need to, hit at youth. We need to appreciate youth. Yeah, because we were once youths. I am a youth, and many of the old and aged and those that are endowed with years were youthful at some point, and in any case our country is youthful. So we need to start encouraging youth and working towards youth. What are the things that we need to do to our youth? Start giving gifts. Yes, attention. Start acting like you appreciate youth. You see, our attitude towards our youth can encourage them to grow. What is our language diet in our public settings about our youth? When we talk, we give energy to youth. We need to start giving energy to the people that bring into our country. How do we appreciate our leaderships? For our leaderships to deliver, we need to appreciate them. Yes, I hear some cry from the other end. I hear you on the other side of the camera. Yeah, this is a tip. Work on gratitude, appreciating what God, what nature has given to you. By the way, there is no other leaders that you have. It is these leaders that we have. There is no other gift of neighbors that you have. It is that neighbor. You don't have any other daughter or son. It is that one. Start working on appreciating them. That is faking it until you make it. Because I know probably you are going through some issues with them. But when you start appreciating them, slowly by slowly, it will start sinking in. Then you'll discover that gratitude is forming on the inside. I'm talking about the power of appreciation. See you after the break.